Hey guys, Mr. Cheese Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. Last time, we got to Pastoria City, and in this part we're going to explore it, like we do with any new area we reach. Anyways, off screen, I did a bit of grinding because I felt bad about a lot of my 5 other party members, aside from my starter, kind of falling behind, So, like I said, did some grinding. Porygon, I've used a method of trading, which I'm not able to show. It's a secret of how I managed to evolve Porygon in an emulator. I'm just going to leave it up to you guys to figure out how to do so. But, anyways, Porygon evolved into Porygon 2. So got its stats increased. Also decided to raise it to level 29. I also did a little bit of EV training, so I've actually just gone to Route 209, and 209 is actually great for raising HP and special attack because you can fight a bunch of Ralts. Roselia surprisingly gives 3 EVs and special attack. And of course you got those chances there that will raise your effort value in HP. So I had Porygon fought a whole bunch of Ralts and Roselia. Joy, I didn't do a whole lot of raising. In fact, I didn't do any grinding for Joy at all, so she remains mostly the same. Etty, I raised to level 28 and also managed to get his friendship, well, it. They have genders, you know, Robert. I decided to raise her friendship a little bit more. She's a bit more friendly to me, but not quite enough for me to get her to evolve. But I did raise her to level 28 and got some effort values in special defense and HP. Well, actually I couldn't get in her special defense so much because most of the Pokemon that drop the special defense EVs are Ghost type Pokemon, so I really couldn't do that, but it ended up getting a ton of HP effort values. Kong remains mostly the same. I did do a little bit of grinding for Kong, only to get it fairly close to, well, another level up, because it is actually about to evolve. He is about to evolve. Hans didn't really change too much, still at level 25. And Current is, of course, an HM slave, so of course I would never grind with him. But anyways, I want to try out this new team. And thankfully, there's an important battle about to come up. But before we do that, let's explore a little bit of Pastoria City. Now, I believe close to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, you. You're just like a totally impatient boy I met earlier. Just like you, he was very close with his Pokemon. Hey, thanks for making me smile. This might put a smile on your face. Try dressing up a Pokemon with this Piplup mask. And we got the 3rd and final starter mask. You say anything else? Someone gave me a berry, so I planted it and grew some more. Then I took the berries and cooked them into puffins. All the work is worth it when I see how happy they make my Pokemon. Pastoria City is actually my favorite place to grow berries. Because I think I already grabbed the berries when I first came to Pastoria, but this is my favorite place to grab berries, and it looks like you should be able to get a hidden item there, but there's not. Because you can just fly into Pastoria City, and it's not too far from the Pokemon Center, so you can just plant them here, and yeah, whenever I'm raising berries, I always go to Pastoria City. Now, if we go to this Pokemart, not the Pokemart, but this house above the Pokemart, have you caught both the female and male forms of Combi? If you have, I want to see both of them together. I'll give you a Macho Brace if you do that for me. Deal? Macho Brace doubles the amount of EVs that you gain from battling wild Pokemon, or battling Pokemon in battle, because trained EVs trained Pokemons also drop EVs if you haven't known, not just the wild Pokemon. However, Macho Brace will cut your current speed in half, but doubles the amount of EVs you get. It could actually be very, very helpful, but I'm not interested in getting the Macho Brace. However, if you do have a male and female Kombi, I highly recommend getting one. Anything new at the Pokemart? Anything I should buy at the Pokemart? Well, this is new at the Pokemart. It's a wood carving of the Pokemon Krogan. Even though it's made of wood, it looks like it's seeping poison. Well, that's kind of cool. I guess it's like the tanukis they place outside of shops for luck, or I guess it's more like the cat that has one paw raised, and you know what I'm talking about. Because, anyways, Pokeballs, Great Balls, Super Potions. Let's definitely get some. I'll go ahead and buy 6 of that. Revives? I think I'm fine there. Can grab Super Repels. I'll do that sometime later. Look at what you need. Nest Ball works well on weak Pokemon in the wild. Dust Ball, we already got that. Quick Ball, do we have Quick Balls yet? No! Quick Ball has a 3 times catch rate than a regular Pokeball. However, only during the first turn of the battle. It can be very, very helpful when trying to catch Pokemon with a relatively high catch rate. If it has like a 45 catch rate or more, then you're probably going to catch that Pokemon right in the first turn. It's really cool. Now, if we go to this pond to the south, should be around here. Let's try to find it without the item finder. And I just did. I believe that raises the... Well, if I go into the correct pocket. Raises special defense. Yeah. Of course, we're gonna give that to Etty. Special attack. If it was special attack, I would give it to Hori, and of course, if it was HP, I would give it to either Etty or Joy. Hans and Kong, I actually do not plan on giving any of the stat boosting vitamins to them. But I do plan on, once I get my 6th party member, that one is definitely getting all the carbos and protein. But anyways, that's all the items you can get in Pastoria City. However, if only there was a trainer I can show off Porygon 2 to. Oh well, we do have a gym. Pastoria City Pokemon Gym, later Crasher Wake, the Torrential Masked Master. Aha, perfect. Whoops. I'm not always going to blow into you every time we meet. That's good. So how's it going, Lucas? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you on your Pokemon now to see how buff and tough you are. Alright, starting off with his Staravia. Always scary. But we can actually cut its attack by turning with Trace by turning that. But thankfully Trace, we can obtain its Intimidate ability and cut it down ourselves. Let's go ahead and use Psybeam because I did actually learn Signal Beam only a couple levels ago. So, but anyways, let's start off with Signal Beam is bug type, so it's going to resist that. So, Psybeam is pretty much the way to go. And I forgot to turn off animations. Looks like we're going through this battle without animations, but that's okay. That's perfectly okay. Endeavor. We know that you're going to use a... We know what's going to happen. You're going to end up using Quick Attack immediately afterward. I need to turn battle animations back on. I turned it off because it... just to help me with grinding, and no? You use Wing Attack instead? I was expecting Quick Attack, but okay. Oh, Quick Attack wouldn't knock me out anyways. There we go. He's gonna, of course, send out his Ponyta, which means I'm going to go ahead and send out Kong. Because I really want Kong to get a level up. That's why I grinded this close. Let's go ahead and use our Mach Punch. I see you gave it a custom Pokeball. Joy is actually our best bet here. I'll have Joy out and just to wall it as I heal the others. Okay, Peck. That's good. Go ahead and... yeah, let's heal Polly. Okay. Look, Joy has terrible defense. You might as well use a... yeah, that's what I was more so expecting. And survives the... okay, no, I figured not. But Joy did do her job and became a wall. Must be a jerk. Let's lower its accuracy as much as we can. Okay, good. Let's use a Hyper Potion instead of wasting a Moo Moo Milk. I'm just lowering its accuracy as much as I can because... let's lower it by a third. By a fourth. Now the Prinplup should be having some difficulty with this accuracy. And should be able to lower it one more before we can no longer lower its accuracy. There we go. Now let's go ahead and use Quick Attack. There we go. See how awesome Sand Attack can be. It's cheap, but it's useful in situations like this. And Etty should be able to get a ton of friendship if this goes through. See how much is missing? Awesome, 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 awesome. Kong grew to level 36. Close combat. I've decided carefully, and this is actually going to be its last move to teach it for quite a while. I never used Torment whatsoever. Ever since I obtained it, I have never once used it. It can be useful, but it's not a move that I'm interested in keeping, so I'm getting rid of Torment. If you're wondering what close combat does, it does a ton of damage, but it lowers your special and physical defense. Yeah, I can tell you raise your Pokemon to be tough. Let's go ahead and... Kong will be able to resist just about everything that Roselia can throw out. Not gonna use Mach Close Combat, but I'll use Flame Wheel. Should take it out in one hit anyways. Yep. What just happened? You're telling me I lost? This is why I wanted Kong to get a level up. Upon learning Close Combat, Kong finally evolves into his third and final form. Congratulations, your Kong evolved into Infernape. Heh, yeah, maybe you did get a bit tougher since last time. That even shocked me a bit, so yeah, I got beat because I was careless. Oh yeah, I joined Mr. Wake as an apprentice. Like, I want my own theme song. So Barry became an apprentice to Crasher Wake, the guy that we met back in Veilstone. Again, I think it's so cool how the gym leaders have second jobs in this game. It actually really expands the universe. With Crasher Wake being a professional wrestler and all. Anyways, there's a trainer that you can fight. It changes every day, as I quickly found out. But anyways, one last thing I want to do before we take on Crasher Wake. And it's not this billboard sign. You. The package hasn't arrived from Veilstone Warehouse yet. I have to wait here, or until then, I'm going batty from this wait. Oh man, I wish I could do something that involved lots of explosives. Yep, this is going to be a smashing job for Team Galactic, and it just turned 4 o'clock, which means it's technically morning. Well, it's been morning since 12, but... You know, previously, I've been forcing myself to stay up late at night for me to record. Now it's back to me recording first thing in the morning. Anyways, Pastoria Great Marsh, Observatory Gate. This is basically the answer to the Safari Zone in this game. When walking in the bog, you something sinks right in, then there's something pretty cool about it though. If you turn while you're stuck, some Pokemon may get out. If you put some Pokeball dollars in this, you can see what Pokemon are out. You got Wooper, we got Bibarel, more Bibarels, Carnivine, that's a new Pokemon, Tangela, also a new Pokemon. Talking about seem to be different ones from yesterday. Yep, they change every single day. Shell drains called Quick Trans helps you go deeper into the marsh. Yes, it is my Silver Safari game. When you enter the Great Marsh, you start off with 30 Pokeballs. That's the only kind of ball you're allowed to use in the Safari game. The game is over when you run out of Safari Balls or when you've walked 500 steps. Please do enjoy the untamed nature of the Great Marsh. Would you like to try out my game try my game out at the same time, the rule, yep, there's only one, is real simple. All you have to do is capture 5 or more Pokemon in one Safari game. If you can do that, I'll give you the Pokédex app matchup checker. I will try that. As I go ahead, I'm mainly here to grab the items, but I'll do that. I'll take up your challenge. All you can catch for only 500. We'll let you know when your game is over. Until then, enjoy yourself, please. You won't be able to use your Pokemon here, but at least you can still be able to check its stats. You can go ahead and retire. Otherwise, you have just 500 steps. Let's go for it. I'm gonna start off. Where would you like to go? I want to go to Area 1. This is Area 1. And I'll try to catch Pokemon every single time that I come here. Yes, you fall into the bog every time, but anyways. Yep, you're not using Pokemon in here. If you throw mud, it increases the chance that the Pokemon will run away, but it will make it easier to catch. If you use bait, it lowers the chance of it running away. And Paul, well, it's pretty much just like a regular Pokeball. Let's go ahead and start off with mud. And yeah, that happens. Anyways, if you go down here, you can get a Pokeball. And you want to go to the northeasternmost corner. In the meantime, I'm gonna stick with the grass so I can go ahead and catch Tropius. Anyways, as I'm going over trying to find new items here, let's go over the Pokemon you can catch here. There are a ton of Pokemon you can catch here in Great Marsh. Let's start off with all the fishing areas. Using the good rod, you can find Barboach. Barboach is, well, terrible. Generally, its stats are bad. It doesn't learn really that many good moves. It learns Aqua Tail at 39 and doesn't learn Earthquake until well into 45. Anticipation is good for learning your opponent's moves. Every single day you can find Tangela. Tangela is pretty decent. Stats are generally decent with great physical defense. It needs to know Ancient Power in order to evolve, which it learns at level 33. Moves that I also recommend that it learns is Stun Spore, which it learns at level 29, and Power Whip, which it learns at level 54. You can also find Yanma. Yanma is great, and just like Tangela, it needs to know Ancient Power in order to evolve. It actually learns Ancient Power also at level 33. Generally, it has good stats and has great special attack. Other moves that I recommend you teach it aside from Ancient Power is U-Turn, which it learns at level 46, Air Slash, which it learns at level 49, and Bug Buzz, which it learns at level 54. A quick fun fact is that Yanma and Lucas share the exact same weight. Also, Yanma in Japanese literally translates as large dragonfly. You can find Wooper here as well as its evolved form Quagsire, and really, they can be terrible. They can be amazing support party member if you teach it some good TM moves. It has overall decent stats, and really, the only moves I can recommend teaching it is Yawn, which it learns at level 31. And if you do decide to raise a Quagsire, teach it Toxic, you get it from TM06. Water Absorb gives it immunity to water type attacks, and its lowest base stats, and it has the lowest base stat of any ground type Pokemon, just giving you a good idea of why this is not that good of a Pokemon. Tropius is also pretty terrible, although I do like its design. It's actually the very first Pokemon ever distributed in a Cherish Ball, but anyways, its stats are just barely decent. Thankfully it already knows Whirlwind, which might give it an upper hand. It learns Air Slash at level 47, Solar Beam at level 51, and you're pretty much stuck with that until it learns Leaf Storm at level 61. Definitely get one with Chlorophyll. Now, every day at the Great Marsh, the encounter rate of the following Pokemon will change. There is a chance that each of these 3 Pokemon will appear, and when they appear, they'll lower the encounter rate of Wooper. The changing Pokemon that you can encounter on different days, well, starting off is Skorupi. Skorupi is pretty decent stats. It knows Knock Off and eventually learns Toxic Spikes at level 34 and Crunch at level 49. Its evolved form Drapion was actually designed by the trading card game illustrator Kenkichi Toyama. Croagunk is also pretty decent. It has bad defense, but its other stats are pretty good. It learns Sucker Punch at level 31. It's unique type combination, but it gives it a quad weakness to Psychic. Carnivine is terrible. Just generally bad stats. It's stuck with Vine Whip until level 47 where it learns Power Whip. And Levitate is like the most pointless ability to give to a grass type. I mean, grass resists grounds anyway, so why give it Levitate? Just doesn't make sense to me. Supposed to be a Toxic Plate around here, but I can't seem to find it, like, anywhere. Is it over here? Got that Tropius, though. I think that's 5. So I'm going to keep catching Pokemon just in case. And seriously, my Poketch is reacting, so obviously it has to be here somewhere. And if I remember right, it was like 3 steps south of the log? Whatever. If I go over here, I can get a blue shard. And if I go down here... the bog can get very annoying. The darker it is, the more likely you are to sink in. With the darker patches, you're falling in every single turn. Or step, rather. need to go south here. Because over here, we get a green shard. And around here, when you're out on Wacky Park, sometimes you get sucked down. No duh. No duh. I wanted to catch a bee barrel though. I really want to catch a bee barrel, but they flee away so fast. I guess I'll catch a Tingla. Tropius, Rupert, Crackfire, Yagma, Tropius. They seem to have a very low catch rate here. I desperately want to catch Bee Barrel. I could throw mud at it, but it runs away. Oh, now I catch it. You will become a new HM slave, but I can't use it if I sucked into the bog. Seriously? I thought that there would be a hyper potion near that green shard, but I guess not. Okay. Anyways, I'm fairly positive that I got all the Pokemon that I want, so... all 5 Pokemon. Because let's see, I caught a Yanma, a Tropius, a Wooper and its evolved form Quagsire, and a Bibarel. Yeah, I got all the Pokemon that I want. Anyways, gonna jump over that ledge in order to get here to this Pokeball. Actually, hold on. Okay, it's not there. Anyways, I'm gonna cross over here into Area 3. Now, if we go over here, I believe in the middle of this large mud. Yeah, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is it now? One, two, three. Get a leaf stone. I just realized I could use a repel in the Safari Zone. And I'll probably end up getting kicked out before it's fully used anyways, so... Okay. And we need to go around here, and I'm sticking to the shallow parts. If we go up here, go ahead and get a Great Ball. And south of that Great Ball, on that little island there, Curse Potion isn't going to do any good unless I have Kong in the lead. Right here. Really? Is it more down there? Oh. Wait. Never mind, I was looking in the wrong place. Oh well. Let's get stuck in all this mud. Let's backtrack all the way back. To the Tran. Want to go back to Area 5, which is near the beginning. And let's see. Just west of here. Get a Great Ball, and if we go down and... Okay, but thankfully, so how many Pokemon did you catch in your Safari game? At least 5? Yep. Done. Alright, isn't that something? Well, here you are then, the Poké Matchmaker. Basically checks if 2 or more Pokemon are of the same age group. If we actually go down a couple... No, wait. Other direction. No? Ah, here we go. Check if they're of the same age group. Really? Okay. Guess it's a bit different than what I remember. Hello. Yep, Eddie is liking me a bit more. Joy likes me. If Hans levels up, he'll evolve. Anyways. Thankfully, there's not many left. Go to that little island down there. We'll get stuck, but we'll get shallow and... Where is it? Should be on this island right here. Oh, right where I was standing. Repel's effect wore off. I don't really care. This guy will give you a different shard every single day. He'll either give you the red, green, or blue shard as a reference to... Well, actually, he'll drop a red, green, blue, or yellow shard as a reference to, you know, Pokemon red, Pokemon green, Pokemon blue, and Pokemon yellow. He'll give you a different shard every single day. Let's see. With this pond here, you can get a red shard. Just south of that, let's see, directly south of me, 1, 2, 3. Get ourselves a max repel. Not the most cost-effective of the repels, but is still really good regardless. Now all I need to do is find out where that toxic blade was. Actually, this video gone way long enough, so I think I'm going to just end it here, and I'll resume once I find that toxic blade. So if you like this part, go ahead and hit that like button. Feel free to leave behind a comment. And if you want to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button. See you guys next time.